Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the
Hello,
promise
everybody,
of a
and
match that
welcome
will
to
really
today's
get the
match.
juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This guy, Ansu Fati, is one of the most talked about players we've seen in a while. He has the talent to play on either wing, but I'd say he's more devastating when he's on his favourite left side. More cut-ins, more shots, and ultimately a better end product.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Pass just lacking in accuracy. That has not gone well. Hayden. Berghaus.
And it's Hayden.
And he goes cross-field. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
He's not got that quite right.
Ansu Fati.
Hato.
Lincoln.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Tony.
Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams.
Hato.
Berghaus. Berghaus hurtling down that right flank. There's no flag!
Buonanotte.
Ansu Fati. It's a pretty loose pass.
Gray.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Not the most accurate pass. Lincoln. And that is as far as they're going to go.
And he's picked it up out wide.
Can he finish? And that's put paid to a promising move. Gay to Ansu Fati.
And it's Buonanotte.
Tony. Oh, that's nice.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
And it's Buonanotte.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Closing in on goal. Lincoln. Tony gets into a good position, and he's managed to get free. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And we have our very first corner. Back when it goes. Twente are looking to go forward now. Pass is just off target. Dragushin. He's in space and looking for options.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Gay. Well, that pass isn't the best. Lincoln. And it's Timber. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Can he get onto this? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Piazza. Ambitious ball here. Now it's Piazza. A heavy challenge. Ball's gone out of play. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Buonanotte. It's Tony. Ansu Fati. Quinton Timber. Berghaus. And Hayden. More and more pressure on the ball here. Lincoln. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Berghaus. Pass somewhat off target. Now this could be a chance. Ansu Fati. He is through here. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. It's their second corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Edouard. That's been slipped through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. There's the whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And the second half gets underway.
El Paso Locomotive are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has...
Edouard!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Buonanotte. To Ansu Fati. Gray. That is ended up in no man's land.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Gay. And it's Gray. Out towards the flank. To Gay. And Sufati. Oh, such a clever touch. And that was nowhere near his best. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he couldn't quite make it.
Welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
Some good work on the right flank here. Tony. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's gone for a throw-in. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Gray does well to get it back. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Edouard. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And he's lifted it over.
Berghuis has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
And Sufati. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
And the shot! It's in! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
The goal scorer after 64 minutes is number 38.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Quinton Timber. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Twente really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
There's the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
It'll be a throw-in. He intercepts the throw, that's well read. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe. Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
That'll be a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Mastantuono. Coming on to
Pinches it off him.
is number 49.
And he's being shifted off it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Gets into some space. Swings it across. Quinton Timber. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Buonanotte. Out for a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, number 11, Ansu Fati. Coming on the field, number 22, number 9.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, he's burst through! And that's a throw-in. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. That has not gone well. They get a throw in. And now they can clear their lines. And he's had it nicked away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Quinton Timber. I think we're just about done here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Gray. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Quinton Timber. Last chance, perhaps. Could try cutting inside here. He's shifting through the gears here.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Oh, he's put a shade too much on that.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Jota.
And that's it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal.
Tony claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for
A
argument.
quick reminder today that smoking is only
What are your
allowed
thoughts
in
on
areas
today's
shown
game
on
then,
this
Jim?
map.
Yeah,
Thank
it was
you
never
for
a
your
match that was
cooperation.
going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.